This is my dog Tater, my trusty four-legged sidekick and today's not-so-average airsoft assistant. As today, we're going to be working on our next high capper project together from the help of our friends over at Blowback Masters.
Hey, stay corners out! Stay corners out!
Furry?
Oh, he's gonna be flying out! It's a very strange jump I've seen from Afrani.
That was too easy for my guy in Fernie here.
Yeah. I don't know how to say it.
Tater spent endless amount of hours within this past week, making sure our next high capper project was taking shape, part by part. With his help, we started off with the 4.3, followed by a few extra parts for slide internals. Next, we hopped onto the frame and ended off with the aesthetics for the grip. Ultimately, we decided to keep a few things stock, but we wanted to make sure this is going to be decent on the field and for our budget.
Hey, stay corners out! Stay corners out! Your mirror. Hey, your mirror's out, Jason!
Taking a closer look at this experimental 4.3 build that I have in my hands here. Over the process of the last few months, kind of taking a look at all of the available parts at blowbackmasters.com, I had to go and get myself the newer DR.BLACK slide that you see at the very top here, pairing that with the inner barrel and the complete lightweight outer barrel that comes with the entire series from DR.BLACK in itself. They really outdid themselves, and I really had to match that nice teal color, kind of giving me San Jose Shark vibes. But for this 4.3, I am using a 5.1 inner barrel length, and I am using at the very top here threaded cow cover. Now it kind of makes it all nice and flush, which gives it a really nice aesthetic. I am running it more low profile with this 4.3 build. Removing the slide, you guys are going to see that I am using a cow guide rod, which does come with 3 tension springs. You see that the space that's provided here is where the tension spring would usually go. The springs themselves go from the softest to the hardest. I am using the middle one, which kind of gives me a little bit more of a feel with a short stroke, but not entirely. In my opinion, I still love the feeling of the slide catch when there are no more BBs in the mag left over. And overall, I don't have to keep checking if I still have BBs or not if I did short stroke it. I am pairing that with 150% recoil spring from Airsoft Masterpiece. I am still using a TM hop-up, which is going to be paired with the 9-ball extended hop-up wheel. Now, the extended wheels are really nice. If you haven't gotten a chance to use one, it kind of gives you a little bit more precision on what you need for your hop. Following that up, I am going to pair that with the, of course, Autobot 70-degree bucking and the 6.01 diameter inner barrel. The BBU itself is still stock. Everything's from TM. I am going to replace the nozzle at some point with a KGW red, which has been said to work a little bit better with the TM parts. I am running the nozzle spring at 150%, and I'm going to keep it like that as is because, again, I am running gas mags. Taking a look at the very bottom of the frame here, you are going to see right off the bat the aesthetically pleasing TLR1HL. The cosmetics here are from Airsoft Gateway with the switch and the end cap here, followed by a green lens BB-proof cap, which kind of gives it a really nice shine. The HL does run at 800 lumens, which is way more than what I needed right now in the field. Everything you see here is still mixed and matched with some of the stock parts from the Tokyo Marui 4.3, but as you see, I already have a 9-ball flat trigger. As you've seen from my previous builds from the Silver 4.3 and the Gold Match that I had previously, the 9-ball flat triggers are my favorite with regards to design and the way they feel. Looking at the back, I did get a sear kit from Airsoft Masterpiece, which was followed by a few disconnector parts and some change. Going into the internals, the Airsoft Masterpiece trigger bar, followed by the Airsoft Masterpiece sear spring. The magwell itself is from 5KU, which is what I normally run on a lot of my high kappas just because of the design itself. A lot of the magwells that you see in the market kind of look a little too clunky. I like the slick cut and nice sleek design that you get with these 5KU magwells. The mag release itself is also from Airsoft Masterpiece. I love the feel when I release a mag with this because it's not like I'm fumbling with a normal mag release. This is just giving me the ultimate feel and the precision I need when I'm in a sticky situation.
Your mirror, your
This is
mirror.
basically it for this build. I mean, honestly, I'm pretty happy with where everything's at. I'm just gonna go ahead and test it where I can, when I can, and update as we go along within its whole entire process. Building a high Capa is a process, and you should definitely have a lot of patience for one. And honestly, I can't thank the boys over at Blowback Masters, especially Ben, who's been with me since day one. Now that I gave you a brief review of this build, let's go ahead and see how it fared on an actual CQB field.
Now I can call it. Thanks. Oh, shit. Well done.
Overall, I was pretty happy with the entire build itself over that last CQB session. The precision and accuracy was just kind of where I needed to be. The FPS in itself was between 310, 320 FPS. Still need a little bit of finessing to do if I wanted something a little bit higher and a little bit more on point. That's right, Tater. Next thing that we were looking at were gas mags. Tokyo Marine mags are some of the best on the market right now because they have a really good air seal, and there's a lot of upgrades that you can actually apply to it over time that gets you a little bit more better air seal and everything in between. Jag precision mags are also good, and this is one that I got with my John Wick pistol, but again, they're a little too heavy. I think the common thing that a lot of high Capa enthusiasts do use are the Pro-Win mags. They're 41 round Pro-Win mags that you can get. Unfortunately, all the parts are proprietary, so if anything does break, leak, or whatever, you have to get it specifically from Pro-Win itself. Or a lot of them aren't really sold locally here in the States. You have to get them out there overseas. For what they're worth, I would probably stay away from them because they do tend to leak. After 1 to 2 sessions, one ended up leaking and then the other one followed suit, which I did end up fixing, but it's really not worth the trouble. I know, bro. Give me a second, I'm getting right to it. Garter mags are some of the best out there on the market, and you can buy the shells and switch over the parts from your regular Tokyo Marine mag and onto these. And again, did I mention they were lightweight? Really nice and durable on the field. Work better with gas efficiency and don't lose their cool when you spam it and everything. I am using Cow feed lips and the 9-ball gaskets at the top here because you are getting the most bang for your buck with these durable lightweight mags. Thanks, bro. One thing I almost forgot is the well-known ringing sound that you get from the DR.BLACK slide and outer barrel. You hear a nice ringing sound every time you do rack it back, and it echoes ever so smoothly. I've had some people come up to me thinking this is a Garand 1 for some reason, but I mean, I can see the confusion. Be sure to check out Blowback Masters whenever you guys get a chance and use code TATER for 5% off your next purchase on any high Capa or G series parts. With that being said, I appreciate you boys and I'll see you out there on the next video. Later. Honestly, I kind of like playing with that.